The missing links. AI examines the cover-ups. Previously on Conspiracy Court, we unpacked the official story. The lone gunman theory. Lee Harvey Oswald. 3 bullets. One man, acting alone, but cracks formed quickly. The magic bullet defied logic. Witnesses heard bullets coming from the Grassy Knoll, and even the Zapruder film raised more questions than it answered. Now, in episode 3, we go deeper. 1 man, 3 bullets. Case closed. But files don't lie. People do. And now, with 6 million pages finally released in 2025, the case is wide open again. Because hidden in those documents are names, memos, and maneuvers that paint a very different picture. One of cover-ups, of coordinated silence, of something bigger.
Scanning all declassified JFK documents. Priority: flag timeline inconsistencies, erased evidence, and altered testimony.
This episode, we hand the case to the one witness that can't be bought, threatened, or silenced.
Multiple files indicate discrepancies in the autopsy procedure.
Let's start with the body. The president's autopsy was conducted at Bethesda Naval Hospital, not Parkland Hospital, where doctors had already noted a wound in the front of Kennedy's neck. That wound vanished in the official report. Photos are missing. X-rays were altered. Witnesses were pressured.
Autopsy technician Paul O'Connor testified that JFK's brain was missing during the procedure, documented in 1992 ARRB files.
No brain, no bullet paths to trace. No way to confirm the fatal shot's direction. Why would anyone remove that evidence, unless it contradicted the official story? Then there's the matter of Secret Service protocol.
The Secret Service advance team in Dallas reported receiving stand-down orders the morning of the assassination.
Agents were pulled off the rear of Kennedy's limo, a breach of standard protection protocol. And who gave that order? Still unclear. Though what is clear is what happened after.
FBI memo dated November 24, 1963. J. Edgar Hoover instructs agents to support the lone gunman theory to preserve national stability.
Before the investigation even began, the conclusion was written. Nowhere was this tighter controlled than in the halls of the CIA.
2025 declassified cables show Oswald was flagged in CIA surveillance systems months before the assassination.
Despite claims to the contrary, Oswald wasn't a mystery to Langley. He was monitored, possibly used, and then discarded. Which brings us to a name long whispered, but now with new heat behind it. Lyndon Baines Johnson.
Memo recovered from 2025 files. A CIA informant links LBJ to pre-assassination meetings with Texas oilmen and intelligence assets.
LBJ stood to gain everything. He was on the verge of being dropped from the ticket in 1964. But after Dallas, he was sworn in as president that same day. He ramped up the war in Vietnam. He protected intelligence interests. And he buried the story.
Audio from 1967. LBJ tells Senator Russell, "We've got to make this report sound solid. People need to believe in it."
Even he knew it was shaky. Then there's the missing surveillance. Gone. Just gone.
Mexico City surveillance footage from Cuban and Soviet embassies purportedly showing Oswald was accidentally erased.
Erased, just like that. No tapes, no photos, no proof Oswald was even there. So, what was he doing in Mexico City? Was he being groomed, positioned? And was he alone, or just the face of something much darker?
2025 memo from FBI liaison confirms knowledge of Oswald's activities in Mexico, but the agency withheld details from the Warren Commission.
Suppression wasn't accidental. It was deliberate. The deeper you dig, the clearer it becomes. This wasn't just about solving a crime. It was about containing it.
Pattern analysis shows suppression nodes within FBI, CIA, and Secret Service communications. Cross-agency alignment noted.
It was a perfect storm, orchestrated to close the case before the truth could breathe. But now, the machine has spoken.
Conclusion. Probability of coordinated cover-up high. Involvement limited to one shooter. Low. Further analysis required on power beneficiaries.
The cover-up might be bigger than the crime. The suspects aren't just lone men with rifles, but institutions, agendas, and untouchables. Who killed the president may be the wrong question. Who wanted him gone is where the truth lies. Next time on Conspiracy Court, Trial by AI. Episode 4, Who Benefited? AI tracks the motives and suspects. Subscribe, share, stay tuned. The people demand answers, and AI is ready to deliver its verdict. No emotion, no bias, no hidden agenda. Just data, just facts, just truth.
Verdict loading. Verdict loading. Now, AI delivers the final verdict.
This is Conspiracy Court. Trial by AI.